squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's then roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's then roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy, them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working, down for the salary. Everyday in gym, burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me this.
The Magic Man. And this one has all of... We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Lands the jab. Blocks that jab. There's a counter shot. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such nine people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They drop their guard, they get caught. Right hook misses. Insane action. That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. much better game plan here.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Nice counter shot. Tarver in some serious trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next. The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a high-octane battle. He scores with the counter. Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tarver in some serious trouble. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? Wait a minute! Oh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
There's the bell for round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Tarver's been rocked. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, Bivol now, stumbling and bumbling. Is he gonna go down? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the rope.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Talk about a one-side. And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Tarver's been rocked. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got injured. Hold that thought. Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Perfect counter lands. Left hook just missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Tarver's been rocked. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I love it. That's just slick.
There's the bell for round 6. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Tarver in some serious trouble. That was the moment.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go to... And down goes Antonio Tarver. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. A perfect counter shot. And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. talk about Tarver in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though.
There's the bell to start round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Threw the uppercut, but did not. Did you see that? And now Dimitri Bivol is dazed. And apparently no rest for the weary. Dimitri Bivol just got knocked down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even I've...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. Did you see that? Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. Can make round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Dimitri Bivol now. He's in some trouble. He's got to find a way out. They exchange punches. Tarver's been rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.
too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Filling out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been there before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you, nah you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, nah you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Nah I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through with this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days that refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We're live. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight. Here comes Dimitri B.
This bout is...
Usually you don't need a weather report. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. Punches coming from every angle. One of only two men to have beaten Canelo Alvarez. Can B-Ball do it again?
Fresh in the memory, especially for Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez knows this man has a beaten of him. He didn't like the first loss. They're gonna do it again.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. This is a high-octane battle. You'd like to see more jabs. Missing with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How about Alvarez in that last round? After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance.
Here we go. It's round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. Want to cool you down, want to ice you back, want to give you instructions in your head, and want to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
A perfect counter shot. halfway through the round. I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. The straight right just misses. Missing with that right hook. Nice counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges.
So that they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
See that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. They stop the hook there. Those counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last one. There's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That counter shot lands. Well done with that counter shot. Nice job blocking the hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good defense blocking that right uppercut. Thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful little counter punch. Catch and shoot. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't...
Time for the 5th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Bivol now, stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges...
Let's start the 6th. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? This fight has a real good flow to it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And now Dimitri Bivol is dazed! How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
When are we gonna... Did you see that? We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's gonna happen? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy.
Round 7. Here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. One punch could change everything in this battle. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Whoa, wait a minute! Dimitri Bivol now! He's in some trouble! He's got to find a way out! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And he scores with the counter. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. As bad as boxing just... And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Bivol is on the canvas. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. We just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what, the cornermen now, it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
He misses with that straight left. Nice counter. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have... Lincoln, you...